You want to know 3 things I wish I knew before starting the plan? Well, stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to Kaykonvo, and I'm Alicia, and I give tips on Optavia plan as you follow me through my health journey, and I help you guys along the way. And today we are talking about something that I feel when I look up business stuff, when I look up diet plans, I want to know things that they wish they knew before they started. So here are 5 things that I wish I knew before I started the plan. Okay, let's get right into it. So the first thing I wish I knew before I started the plan was don't overthink it. You guys, I love that you're watching this video, but I was doing it too. I was consuming so much and I was almost afraid. So I was almost convincing myself that it wasn't worth it. I was like, no, I was looking at all these pictures, comparing myself. Oh, is my body gonna look like hers? Or I don't know. Or, I just was way overthinking it. Even after I ordered and I had signed up. If you guys are on the fence and you have any questions, you could DM me at Kaykonvo on my Instagram, and we could set up a health assessment and I could talk to you guys and kind of give you guys the information that you need. But literally, I was overthinking it up until even when I got my box. The night I spoke to my coach, I was like, am I going to have the lean and green right? And I'm going to do this. Listen, if your mind is in the right place, you're already doing more than you need to, because you already took that first step, okay? When it comes to your lean and greens and everything, you already know, I say it all the time, keep it simple. You're just going to be eating 6 times a day. You're going to set that EatWise app up. You're going to eat every 2.5 hours. You're going to eat within 30 minutes of waking up. Don't overthink it. Oh gosh, I wish I didn't do this because I was so overwhelmed at the beginning because there was charts, there was this, there was that. I was like, what's a lean? What's a condiment? What are they talking about? What's a hack? Oh, I want to make sure I have this. Oh, I should go get a mini. Don't do that. Don't even go back and watch after this. Go back and watch my grocery shopping video. You don't even want to overbuy, okay? You can shop for just 1 week. Don't overthink it, okay? That's the number one thing I think got me in a mode where I was so antsy about it, about doing it right, about measuring. How do I measure? Go back and watch one of my videos, and I'm gonna do another video dedicated just to measuring your veggies. If you guys want, let me know in the comments, but don't overthink it, okay? If there's any question you guys have about something on the plan, ask me. I try to answer every comment, okay? So you guys just ask me and I'll try to help. So that's number 1. Number 2, patience. The plan works, so give it time. There were so many weeks where I just was like, ugh, it's not working. So I was like, oh no, I wish it was 3 weeks. Oh my God, I'm never gonna lose that weight. Give it time. Take yourself a calendar and write small goals on the calendar so that when you get a little ahead of yourself and you're like, I should have lost 30 pounds by now. Be realistic with yourself and write it down on paper so you can see it. It makes a difference. I was so impatient because I should have started the program long before I actually decided to start, because I was sitting here doing research for so long. But it was all I needed to do was just be patient. It works. The plan works. So follow the plan, talk to your coach. I talk to my clients often. They can text me at any time. You want to make sure you have a good relationship with your coach so that you feel comfortable. If there's any question you have, you can ask them whether you feel like it's silly or not. You want to be able to ask your coach that question, but man, you have to be patient. It works, okay? Just follow it through. Do what you need to do. It works. Be patient. Tip number 3, no one will believe you, so show them. Man, my husband told me this, and I feel like, there were times where I wasn't where I want to be and I was losing weight and maybe nobody noticed. And he was like, Alicia, he's calling me now, hold on. But there were times where he told me, he's like, don't worry about everybody. He's like, if they don't believe you, show them. So listen, if you're around people who maybe don't understand the plan you're doing, they don't know why you're eating these little bars, they feeling like you're restricting so many of your calories and they don't get it, don't talk about it, show them, okay? Because that means way more than you keep letting them know, oh, no, this is amazing, this is that. Man, I wish I could have just manifested that, because I didn't think I would have shown them, but I am so proud right now because when I talk to people, even when I talk to you guys, like I'm so passionate about it because I've been through it. And I just want other people to understand, like I was where you are right now. I was sitting there going, I'm starting this plan, watching these videos. Here's this person, she's lost weight. I'm never going to get to that point. Listen, you're going to get there, okay? Show them, like do it. You owe it to yourself, okay? Go through the plan, do what you need to do because you're gonna get there. And I know it seems so far away, but let's just take it day by day. I hope you can find inspiration in any of my videos to keep you going because that's what helped me. I mean, you wanna just find something and you're like, I'm gonna show. I mean, do it for yourself, yeah, but they might not believe you. Show them, okay? Tip number 3, be realistic. You weren't losing weight before. There's so many times where I step on the scale and this plan is so good that I honestly was losing weight every week, whether that was like a pound, a little under a pound, a little more than a pound, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. I honestly constantly was losing. And sometimes you get it in your head before. I don't know if any of you played peekaboo with the scale before, but girl, I used to go and I would go eat with my friends and then I'd be like, ooh, I'm not gonna eat all of my food, I'm gonna half it. And then the next day I'd step on the scale assuming that like I lost weight because I made somewhat of a better decision. Realistically, guys, we weren't losing weight before. So when we're stepping on the scale and we see a 1 pound loss, that is still huge. Don't sit there and be like judging this program and going, oh my God, I only lost 3 pounds this week. Yes, you're losing. Before you weren't losing weight, you were gaining. The only difference is I guarantee you weren't stepping on that scale as often as you are now that you're on plan. And it's like, I wish somebody would have slapped me in the face and said, stop complaining. Like, stop. You weren't losing weight before. Like you were gaining weight. Sorry, my arm keeps falling off there. Sorry, I keep doing that. I'm crazy. But seriously, you weren't losing weight before, okay? So put it in your mind right now. Like, stop telling yourself like, oh, I only lost this amount or I only lost that. You were gaining before. So I'd rather only lose 1 pound than gain 3. Because let's be real, that's what we were doing before. We just weren't measuring because we weren't stepping on that scale, okay? So remember that, be realistic. You weren't losing weight before, so any loss is huge, okay? And like I told you guys before, when you're not losing, you wanna check your measurements because my body was like slimming. So it's like when your body is slimming down, let's be real, nobody looks at you and goes, you look about 250 pounds. You don't care what they think you weigh. You want to look good. You don't care about that. But that would be my tip number 4. Look, you weren't losing weight before. Let's be realistic, okay? And my last final thing, I mean, this is like a little near and dear one, okay? I didn't realize that people would give me more advice when I've lost weight than when I was gaining weight, okay? And let me explain, because when I had lost a bunch of weight, like so many people would make little comments, which they were complimenting me and I appreciate it. But you know, they would say, oh my God, you look amazing. And I was like, oh, thank you, like, thank you so much. Like people noticing, like that's such a big deal. It does mean a lot to you. But then you have a few of the people who are like, oh, don't lose too much weight. Or,
be careful because if you get too skinny, you look like you might get too skinny.
And I'm like, huh? Like crickets. When I was overweight, crickets. No one ever said, hey, Leash, you might not want to eat those extra fries with that because it looks like you're a little unhealthy. No one ever says that, okay? And that's what made it a little uncomfortable for me because I feel like I get more advice about my weight loss and how I should be handling my weight now that I'm actually slimmer or smaller, or I don't know, but it's weird because I hear people say it all the time, you know, you guys already know if I've mentioned it before, I still want to lose like 20 pounds because I feel like I want to get a little abs or some, you know, get a little stomach, a little beach body, you know, I don't know, maybe we'll find out. I'll keep you guys posted. But no, seriously, I feel like there's still something I want to do for myself. You know what I mean? I am comfortable with my body and I am so grateful because I feel like I want to be beyond my goal weight. Not my goal weight, but I said 50 pounds because that was like a number out the blue. But I want to be at a healthy weight and I want to be somewhere where I could fluctuate between 5 pounds here and there. But it's crazy because people tend to give you more advice when you've lost the weight than when you haven't. Like they want to make sure you're not like, oh, don't lose too much, or oh, you're still losing weight. Oh, and you're like, no one ever said to me, oh, you're still gaining? I I mean, look, we don't want people going around saying that, but that's one thing. Like I said, I wish I kind of would have known before, because it's like, I would have kind of known to handle it. I mean, I handle it fine now, but it just was very shocking that like people are kind of saying those things now that I've already lost weight. It's like, what? Where is all of this coming from? I didn't hear any of this before, but hey, look, I'll take all the compliments I could get, even with the little side stuff or whatever. It's fine with me because I am happy where I'm at, and I'm telling you, you guys could do it too. I know a lot of you have commented and told me that you guys are starting your first week, you're getting your box. Guys, if there is any questions that you have had, or even if there's anything you wish you knew, the people who have been on plan maybe for more than a couple of weeks, like, let's share it in the comments. Like, let me know what was something that you find that's crazy now that you've already been through it, that you wish you would have known before, because I think that's really helpful for others. So you guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in if you made it to the end of this video, and I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.